What's up, Libra? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the new or full moon coming up on October 28th. It will be at 5 degrees Taurus. It will be at 4:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For Libras, Libra ascendant only, it'll be in your 8th or 7th house. 8th or 7th house. 8th house would be the house of sex, inheritances, transformations. You know, the house of Scorpio would be the way you think or feel about those things. For the 7th house, that's going to be the house of one. That's your house. It's the house of personal relationships, specifically one-on-one relationships. You may be going on internally how you feel and think about your individual relationships. And it'll be a time for that. It will be in the 3rd mansion of the moon, Altharaya. I'll put up a picture of it. You can read about it. It's not particularly good for new relationships, but it is good for making money. It is in Taurus is why. And you can read about it. I have been away for a while because I had to go travel and teach a class in Seattle. I had to teach a class on psychology to a bunch of law enforcement. And I got COVID while I was there. So that's some kind of change. So I'm still recovering from that. So I've been gone a while. I do apologize for that. But I am back now. And I hope there's still people still around willing to watch the videos. Ooh, right there. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Don't you love how they just throw Scorpio under the bus with negativity? It's beautiful. I'm a Scorpio. Okay, looks like a love situation. Saying it's time to release negativity. Some kind of offer, looks like, in love. Whether it's offered to you or you're offering it to someone. Page of Cups with the 2 of Cups. It looks like it's going to be a lot of work. Interesting. Similar cards for Virgo, I think. It's definitely a question about a relationship. Either whether you want to offer love to someone or whether they're going to offer it to you, or whether you're putting too much work in a relationship or vice versa, whether you don't feel like they're putting enough work in their relationship. It's like the ending of a cycle. You have the 10 of Swords here. Could be a new offer of some sort. It looks like it's something that you're waiting for. Could be the ending. Could be the ending of a relationship. Could be the ending of a work situation because with the Page of Pentacles there, could be a new offer of money. Could be that the issue in the relationship has to do with money. But it's saying it's time to release negativity. So whatever it is that you're worrying about right now, it's saying release it. You know what I mean? It's hard not to focus on the things that are outside of us that we can't really control. Seems like they're trying to get at us. But what we can control is how we feel internally about it and how much we think about it and what that makes us do and say and feel in our life. That's where our control lies. So if you can just kind of think through it, really trace, the source of your anger and sadness. Like, you could say, oh, well, it's the situation that's doing it. But it's always deeper than that, right? It's the unconscious aspect of ourselves. If we're unconscious of something, it's going to try to repeat itself in our daily life so that it can get worked out. Sigmund Freud called it repetition compulsion. He believed that pretty much anyone that went through extreme trauma would seek it out again. If you look at statistics now, people that have been abused, 50% of them, at least 50% of them, they don't know for sure, are going to be abused again. I've seen statistics as high as 75%. That's because we try to relive it, because we haven't really thought through it. We haven't really felt it. So unconsciously, and our unconscious is what really programs reality, that wave state, with the collapse of the wave function, reality, when you measure reality by itself, it's a wave. And then until there's a conscious observer that looks at it, it stays that perfect wave. But when a conscious observer looks at animal, human, whatever, it collapses it and turns into particles. That's the unconscious and the conscious. And the unconscious is what's programming reality. And when are we in a wave state? When we're sleeping. Delta waves, theta waves, alpha waves, right? That's why it's important to pay attention to your dreams. That's your unconscious speaking, and that's what's programming reality. When you're conscious and you're aware, looking at things are just bursting into particles, and you're altering them in a way. But the way what you're altering, the way you're altering it is programmed by that unconscious. And so you really want to trace down the depths of yourself. Pay attention to your dreams, the synchronicities that you see. All these types of things are all telling you. It's your unconscious speaking to you, trying to get you to understand there's something in there you need to acknowledge and feel. And it's probably really deep. And if you don't truly have your catharsis, truly feel and think about things that happen to you, and you repress them, they'll burst through repetition compulsion into your life in random ways so that you will feel what you need to feel and acknowledge them. It's really interesting. And it's Jungian psychology too. The bridge between the unconscious and the conscious. When you are conscious of everything, which was really hard to do, it's a lot less likely that these random outbursts are going to happen in your life because you've already thought about and felt and acknowledged the things that have happened, whatever those things are, without repressing them. And it could be as simple as like having a bias of being like, I'm biased against assertive people because they're rude. But you're just repressing that in yourself unconsciously. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you don't want to do anything small like that. You want to acknowledge and feel everything for whatever reason. For whatever reason you had that bias or that feeling or thought about it. You need to really break it down in yourself why you feel that way. And acknowledge it so that it doesn't get repressed and then burst forth in random ways. This is another path you can take. Looks like there's a lot of clarity there. Could be you, Libra. Looks like there's clarity. Looks like there's a wish or some kind of healing. But it looks like there's some kind of clarity. You know, it's saying release negativity. And I think truth will help you with that. And that's why you want to uncover the depths of what's really, really the reason why you maybe feel like there's negative things happening in your life. It's probably going to be traced back to just some random traumatic event that you're overlooking, right? You want to think about it and feel it, even if it was just like in being called out in school in public and being kind of embarrassed for whatever reason and never really being able to feel and express that, you know. It could be that simple, but it was traumatic for you and you never really got to feel it or really work through it in the way you should have. So it's still repressed and it's still shooting out of your unconscious. I mean, it can literally be that simple. It could be far more complicated, of course. It could be really something really bad happen. But that also has to be acknowledged. It's what you call catharsis. This is the advice. Saying stick to your wish. Don't give up. Whatever this is, you're having doubts about whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. And if it could be love, and it could be a wish, and it could be a wish about love. It's saying keep moving forward. Like you're going to have to make a choice. You can't see it yet, but you're going to have to make a choice. Bring clarity so that you can make a choice. Be decisive. It's, you got two wish cards. You got the Star and the Knight of Cups. So it's like you're really wishing or wanting something. It looks like it's love specifically. But it looks like there has to be some kind of ending of a cycle before you can get there. You know, the outcome has the Sun, which is like being in the spotlight, having it all, or the truth being revealed. And then you have the Seven of Cups would be confusion, and the Page of Wands. You know, the Page of Wands could be something that you're passionate about. You could be confused about what you're passionate about. You could have a lot of ideas, and you're not really sticking to one of them. It's saying, shine a light on that. Really focus on what you want to do. Could be something to do with a kid. Maybe you have a fire sign child. Maybe they're in the spotlight, and you're worried about them in some way. You're confused about what they're doing, and you're worried about them. It's a possibility. Either way, it's saying release negativity. I mean, there's a cycle coming to an end, and something valuable is going to be offered to you. And it seems like you've been waiting for this opportunity on this path. This path over here, you've been wishing for it too. It looks like it's some kind of clarity. I think the truth is what's going to, help you release the negativity. I mean, it could be that this question of love has to do with an earth sign. But it could be it could be just about something you really care about. But it looks like, there's victory and a new opportunity here. It's a new opportunity coming. It's a question about something new. It could be a new vehicle because the chariot's there, your actual chariot that you drive. But it looks like that it could be something to do specifically with an earth sign individual. Maybe new love. Maybe you want to offer them love or they've offered you love type of thing. You're trying to figure out how to move forward with that individual for whatever reason. Maybe there's, a distance between you and you're trying to figure out how to get together to move that forward. That could be a long distance relationship with somebody you met online, something like that. And that could be what the question's about, whether you want to put in the work or whether you think they're putting in enough work from this long distance relationship, something like that. But either way, something has to come to an end. Something's got to give. You got to release negativity for this opportunity to come in. And you've been waiting for it, whatever it is. It's like you were feeling stuck. Yeah, whatever you're waiting for, right? It's something good. Because you got the hangman there. And you have pleasure, so it's something good that you're waiting for. And you have peace. Like, I guess you feel that whatever this is that you're waiting for is going to bring you balance and peace and pleasure. But right now you feel like you're stuck waiting on it. But I think it has to do with releasing that negativity. Just letting things flow, get in that wave state. Really acknowledge, listen to your unconscious. Listen to that, listen to the symbols, listen to the synchronicities. They're trying to tell you something. They always do. And it's just yourself speaking. A lot of times we think it's, this is mystical, but it's just the way that our unconscious communicates with us. You know, study Carl Jung. You'll see what I'm talking about. That's what the dreams are. That's what the number patterns are. The synchronicities that you see. It's something in your unconscious that needs to be felt and acknowledged so that you can move forward, so that you can learn and understand. It must be shrouded in negativity right now. Again, you have another wish card. Over here where you have the other wish card, where you look like you're trying to get clarity, sticking with your wish. You know, you have the Nine of Cups again, which this one's, happiness, Lord of happiness. But then you have art, which is temperance, which is being balanced and patient. I mean, you feel like there's interference. That's the negativity aspect of it. You feel like there's interference in your dream. But you got to be patient, be balanced. It's coming. You got to release the negativity. Don't beat up on yourself. Don't beat up on others. Just acknowledge it. Keep flowing. It's easier said than done. But where our power lies is inside, the way we think and feel about things. And you have that power to choose. Oh, yeah. Got the universe or the world with the Magus. And the 5 of coins, which would be worry. So my guess is, again, release the negativity. You're worrying. But everything's working out. You are manifesting what you want. The completion of whatever this is that you're trying to get. Whether it's a new love relationship or a new opportunity of some sort, new project. You're worrying. You're worrying a lot. And it's keeping you blind. Then you just got to kind of release it. Like, you have your intention set. You know what you want to do. Now just let it work. Let the universe work in its own way. Just do what you can do, and don't worry about the rest. The universe will almost always give you exactly what you need, as long as you start flowing. Don't put any resistance. Don't focus on how it has to be done, because it's called the great mystery for a reason. The way it will be done is the way it will be done, and most likely it's not going to be how you planned it. It's just, at least in my experience in life, that's how it kind of works. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever this is you're confused or worrying about, it looks like you are here too. Maybe you're worried about being discovered, or maybe you're worried about, discovering this love. But you're going to have it. New beginning right here. Could be a new beginning in love. Wealth, 10 of Pentacles. Message coming in. Princess of Swords. So yeah, there's a message coming. And you've been waiting on it. I don't know what the message is. You know what it is. And it's coming. It's going to give you what you want. It's going to give you the clarity. You just got to be patient. Release the negativity and be patient. The message is coming. The opportunity is coming. Could be new love. Either way, that's all I have, Libra. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. Like I said, I got sick, so it's been a while since I've been able to make any videos. I'm glad to be back and hope individuals are still watching. Thank you and happy full moon.